Halloween movies, Christmas movies. There's even a Kwanzaa movie called Harambe. May God rest his soul. Where are the Thanksgiving movies? Why are there... There's actually a few of them. Google says there's quite a few of them. But get real, come on. Black Friday? That's the day after Thanksgiving, my guy. Get real. There are a lot of holidays in December. A lot of them. We're not talking about any of that. Today, we're not even talking about a movie. We're talking about something better. Over the last couple of additionally stressful years, there's been a TV show that comes out this time of year, what provides me great comfort. That's a different video. Today's program isn't even really about Christmas, save for one episode, but has undeniably become part of the holiday season for a lot of people. There's themed ornaments, there's Christmas sweaters, there's even menorahs, and I discovered there's even watch parties for the episode about Christmas. Unfortunately, the new season has been delayed and delayed and delayed, and I'm just obsessively watching old episodes. Of course, I'm talking about Ted Lasso.
Yeah, this song is copyright. And I don't want to cry. So this is what you get.
If you've never seen the show before, the most bare-bones, basic description I can give you is that it's about an American football coach who moves to London to coach a European football team, or soccer. But it's not what it's about. It's really a show about human relationships and the power of being kind, which every Christmas movie tries to be about, but don't really do it as good as this one particular TV show. The Christmas episode splits everybody up into 3 separate storylines.
The Higginses will be opening Christmas presents and then hosting an open house for players who don't have family in town.
Oh.
Something we do every year. We usually get about 2. It's really nice. You're more than welcome, Ted.
Roy and I are celebrating a new tradition that I'm calling Sexy Christmas.
Ooh.
It's not going to be like that. It's where we get all dressed up and we sip on martinis, sit by the fire, and then it's going to be like that.
I'm just going to a Christmas party at a friend's house.
What friend's that?
Elton John.
Whoa! Holy Nikes. Oh wow, Nikes. Can you imagine an Elton John Christmas party? Everyone singing carols with him, and everybody gets a free puppy. It'd be incredible.
Hopefully Rachel Weisz and Daniel Craig will do their puppet show again.
Sounds like double O heaven to me. Jinx, come on, man. What are your plans, Ted?
You know, once Henry wakes up here, and he wants us to open presents and spend all day together on FaceTime.
Sheesh. Eee. Oh boy. But of course, no good story ever goes according to plan. Obviously, not everyone celebrates Christmas, and I know, some people just can't bear to even hear that, much less think about other holidays. But especially a diverse, worldly, intercontinental, professional soccer team, professional football team.
So, Sam, back home, what does Christmas make you think of?
Colonization.
Of course.
And even those that do celebrate, all celebrate in different ways.
They always eat jollof rice and goat meat.
A traditional Mexican ponche.
Oh. The French believe that having a beautiful woman around is always a good thing.
And I like to celebrate with my mom. She was pretty excited to be in a video. Everyone has their own traditions, and if somebody doesn't like that, just forget about them.
Yes, fuck 'em.
Hey! And hey, by the way, is this lady drinking chocolate? It's not hot, obviously. It's really, it's disgusting. This is really grossing me out. Can someone explain this drinking chocolate to me? I don't get it at all. Higgins has become so popular, and so many people have come to his Christmas party that where will they all eat? Where will they sit? How will they all enjoy a wonderful Christmas day together? Everyone's obviously having a great time, but Higgins is concerned where they will all sit and eat. Look at the size of this table. Not even 2 Leafs would manage to fit all of these hooligans. How are they going to manage? What are they going to do? Sexy Christmas. Slow music, the fire, martinis. And what the heck is up with people drinking chocolate, man? You're supposed to dip this. She does dip this, but come on, why are you drinking? That's gross. It's equally as gross, maybe even more gross than drinking chocolate out of a wine glass. I don't. Is this just me? Does this just bother me and nobody else? It's just anyway. The mood is set. Sexy Christmas is about to begin when all of a sudden a wild child appeared. This isn't just any kid, this is Phoebe, Roy's niece. And her Christmas appears to be ruined as she's very upset. Her Secret Santa gave her a toothbrush, mouthwash. The gall, the nerve, the audacity, what a bully!
I think you might be dying.
Well, sometimes the truth is the hardest thing for us to hear. But the classic story of the quest. Christmas Day and a dentist must be found.
And if we don't find a dentist in 10 houses, you each get £1,000.
They're off. Or maybe it's defeating the monster. They've got to defeat the monster of bad breath. Now, obviously, Roy Kent is a fictional character, but imagine it's Christmas, and if you're an American, one of these guys knocks on your door. Or if you live anywhere else in the world, one of these guys knocks on your door. Pretty crazy. Most people's parents aren't dentists, so you lose, and you don't get to hang out with them. But if you've won the lottery today, and your dad or mom is a dentist, you get to hang out with this dude for the rest of Christmas Day. How neat is that? But here we are, the turning point, house number 10. I am on the edge of my seat. Kids hate being on the phone most of the time. I hate being on the phone all the time. But especially if we've got presents or gifts or toys to go play with rather than be on the phone, I'd much rather do that. So Ted's Skype call with his American family ends pretty quickly. And how is it Christmas morning in London and in America? Riddle me that. Is this some sort of time-traveling Skype call? Is this some sort of magic computer? Answer me, Sudekis! But rather fall into the bottle and watch It's a Wonderful Life on repeat, because that could have gone dark. Come on, man! He is saved by Rebecca, who is friends with Elton John, who did the hashtag I Stay Home For challenge with Kevin Bacon, and that's only 3 degrees. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. Get home safe and drink responsibly. Psych. Together, they set out on a mysterious errand. The perfect errand for the manic pixie dream dad who is Theodore Ted Lasso. They're giving toys to kids who didn't get any. And not just your everyday charity toys. They have entire personalized Christmas lists, and they're delivering them in Santa sacks to the people's houses.
Mom! There are 2 white people at the door and they're smiling.
Role-playing as Santa and an elf.
And I ended up putting this whole sack of goodies on the wrong sled. Ain't that nuts?
At first I was pretty upset that she set him up to be an elf and then he just embodies the role of Santa Claus. It's not very yes and of you, Ted. But then I remembered who he is and how he is a much better Santa St. Nicholas Claus than Tim Allen. But night falls. Their time must be over because Rebecca has to get to Elton John's Christmas party. Doesn't she? I mean, she does, right? I would go, right? Of course, no interesting story goes according to plan. Hi. Sidebar. Americans, do you know what this is? They're Christmas crackers, and for some reason, they're not a big deal here, and I have no idea why. They've got toys and jokes and a paper crown inside of them, and if that doesn't thrill the bald eagle that lives inside your US of A heart, they've got gunpowder in them. So, chew on that. But of course, the table is lengthened creatively, and there's room for everyone to sit and enjoy a wonderful holiday meal together. Of course, the 10th house is a dentist.
Antihistamines dry out the mouth, and when saliva production is reduced, then the environment for odor-producing bacteria thrives. And thrive it has.
And Roy is able to bribe a pharmacy to open just for him, so that Phoebe can get her halitosis medication. And very surprisingly, Rebecca doesn't go to Elton John's Christmas party. Why would you skip out on that? You're hanging out with people, it's Christmas, but you're hanging out with people you see every day. Even so, it's out... Anyway, sorry. She goes and performs a musical number in front of Higgins' house. This one I definitely cannot show you because it is super duper copyright trademarked whatever. But here's a different performance of Hannah Waddingham in her powerful voice.
Shame. Shame.
So just imagine that voice, but singing Baby Come Home, the Christmas song. Happy endings for everybody. And Ted Lasso's incredible for a cornucopia of reasons, but I think it's pretty obvious why it's become part of the holiday season for so many people. The entire show, not even just this episode, is just about being kind, and how no matter what, people can overcome anything. It's the true meaning of Christmas, but it's all year. It's every episode of this show. I give Ted Lasso 5 out of 5 mustaches. It's my second favorite TV show. And if you've never seen the show, go watch it. It's great. I know there are some people who just hate everything, so you might not like it. Instead of listening to me ramble anymore, happy holidays, everyone. Love you. Bye.